it's almost like you've predicted this moment that we're in today, where the progressive movement has been so regressive. It's the most regressive and un-American thing to start looking at people through their race, through their gender, through their color, and just celebrate our differences rather than celebrate our commonality. And so when you wrote this 5 years ago, is today what you were worried about?
I was thinking about this during the summer of 2020 when you saw civil violence across cities throughout the country. I remember actually being in my own home. I had a newborn as well as my older daughter, and just hearing just the sounds of shop front windows being broken and what have you, and just kind of really thinking about how, I thought to myself, I'm never leaving. I'm a dyed-in-the-wool New Yorker. This is where I'll stay. But just thinking about, what is this going to look like? What is this going to be like? In the book, I made this argument. I said that if immigration were just about immigrants themselves, just about people moving to work, then it wouldn't be terribly controversial, I don't think. The reason why it's controversial, the reason it's a really fraught issue, is really because immigrants are people. Immigrants have families. And so a big question is, what will those families look like? Will they embrace American values? Will they be incorporated into the mainstream? Or will something different happen? And what I saw happening was this. A lot of the immigration debate, again, it's really focused on immigrants. It's focused on, are immigrants criminals? Are they violent? Do they steal jobs, et cetera? And I don't believe those things, by and large. Of course, there are bad apples in any category, but I generally think people come to work, right? That's what they come to do. The big challenge right now is that we're in a climate where you see from the first generation to the second generation that people are assimilating. The trouble is that in many cases, they're assimilating into an underclass. They're assimilating in some cases into a kind of oppositional culture. They're assimilating in environments with schools that are teaching them that the mainstream of American life is a bad thing. The mainstream of American life is out to get them. They are victims of history. I mean, it's amazing. Your parents chose to come here, and then suddenly we're teaching you that you're a victim, that you're victimized by this imperialist power somehow. I mean, it is really quite crazy stuff.